she want. I'm flying wherever she want. I buy her whatever she want. She getting whatever she want.
Whoop de doo. Alright, man. Let's get into this shit. Motherfucking Alex Bale, y'all already know what it is. Theory. I like how he being consistent, bro. I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it. Keep him coming, bro. Keep him coming, bro. I'm gonna be right behind you, bro. You feel me? Y'all grab your snacks. Alright, I ain't go. I'ma try not. Y'all grab your snacks. I'ma try not to yap. Roll that za. Go ahead, get high. Go ahead, get fly. You know I'm that guy. Drink your drink. Cause it's time to think. You feel me? Think about this theory, nigga. Let's get it.
How will the world end? It's a question that's haunted humanity for as long as we can remember. Will it be from nuclear war, or AI taking over, or some kind of disease wiping us out? Now, there have been many different works of fiction that explore all of these different possibilities.
One world order. That's what is going to end the world, bro. One world order. Now, I don't know specifically what's gonna happen, like, regarding the one world order. Like, if AI, like he said, AI is gonna take over, or it could possibly be some nuclear ass war, guys. But how could it be nuclear war if it's one war? Well, I mean, nah, it's just the government, right? I think that's just the government. And it's just gonna be some weird shit. Like, I'm telling you, it's gonna be like some digital currency type shit. Niggas gonna have to get some Neuralink attached to their brain or some shit. Like, real shit, bruh. Like, that's what they try to say, like, the mark of the beast. Like, niggas gonna have to get, like, some robotic shit on themselves. You feel me? Like, they gotta... It's gonna have something to do with your morals or something. Shit, it might be. Shit. But, hey, we just gotta goddamn, you know, stay focused, bro. Lock in, bro.
But what if I told you
Beware, bro.
One piece of media out there that shows us a possibility that nobody has considered yet? And that's because it was hidden inside of a children's educational TV show. Teletubbies.
What's crazy is Teletubbies, I ain't never really watched them, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I just always thought them niggas looked dumb as shit. But, like, I'm very familiar with Teletubbies, though. What's crazy is I was talking about it the other day. And then I end up putting it, like, in a TikTok or some shit. And niggas start saying all types of shit about the Teletubbies. Talking about how them niggas is, like, something about, like, the Teletubby song hard as shit. It's some old shit.
That shows us the darkest, most horrifying fate for humanity. What if the sun was a baby?
Nah, no way you got on that shit. Creepy ass music.
Possible I went a little too far with this video. Teletubbies is essentially just jingly keys to distract babies. It's not like Blue's Clues or Magic School Bus where there is some semblance of a plot or conflict. Teletubbies is just kind of nothing. There is no substance to this show, which is understandable because it was made for literally one-year-old babies. I will now try and describe the plot of this show. Teletubbies are these weird-looking alien baby things that live in a bunker in Teletubby land, and they just kind of walk around doing nothing until a creepy speaker slowly comes out of the ground and tells them what to do.
Time for Tubby bye-bye. Time for Tubby bye-bye.
And there is also this giant sun baby thing that is constantly watching and laughing at them. And there is also a windmill that sends videos to their stomachs of just some random kids also kind of doing nothing for like 5 minutes.
Playing on the beach.
And it is so boring and by far the worst part of this show. And then when they're finally done with it, they literally just watch the exact same video again.
What the fuck?
Because all this show is trying to do is just waste time distracting babies with jingly keys for as long as humanly possible. And I have watched so much Teletubbies for this video, and I hate it. Also, there's a vacuum
Bro,
cleaner.
why have jingly keys Teletubbies when you can just put a fucking iPad in their face and have them scroll through YouTube shorts, nigga, and get brain rot, nigga? You feel me? It's hella brain rot content on there. That's the jingly keys, gang. It's their biggest weapon, bro. I'm
Named
telling you,
Nunu
bro.
that looks like he's constantly in pain.
We got a goddamn.
Nunu is my favorite character because I can relate to him.
Yeah, wear that
And look,
shit.
I get it. This is a baby show, I am not the target audience, and hopefully neither are the people watching this video. There is clearly no actual lore or world building here for me to discuss. 9 years ago, I even made another parody video of dark, edgy Teletubby theories.
Now why don't we watch a little bit of Teletubbies and see what we find? We see the show using overstimulating vibrant colors to mimic the psychedelic effects of LSD.
You know, that was just me making fun of losers who genuinely
That's
try to
him?
analyze this kind of stuff. Anyways, here's my genuine analysis of Teletubbies. Despite everything I have just said, I do believe that there is a
Imagine me 10 years from now, full grown beard, nigga. Like, all I gotta do is let the sideburns grow for real. Like, I be telling bro, cut off my sideburns, cause I don't really like it, man. But like, what if I just let that shit grow full grown beard? Call me spiritual homie Harden, nigga. You feel me? Real shit.
way
nigga.
to make sense of every weird random detail in this show. And it starts by asking a very simple question. Where is Teletubby Land?
Over the hills and far away, Teletubbies come to play.
It looks like Earth with the nature and rabbits, but we never actually see any humans. For all we know, this could be some distant alien planet or magical alternate dimension. But we know Teletubbies do have some kind of connection to humanity. The weird speakers are constantly telling them to do human things, and they are constantly being sent videos of human children in the real world.
Hi, I'm Romy. Let's make some bagels.
And I feel like the intro at the start of every episode does imply that Teletubby Land is on Earth somewhere.
Over the hills and far away.
Over the hills and far away. They are telling us where the show takes place in relation to us, the viewer. And to get there, we need to go over the hills that are in our way, as opposed to like going through space or a magical portal. Meaning Teletubby Land is likely on Earth. But this doesn't make sense, because Teletubby Land has a weird sentient baby face sun, but in the human videos, we can see that they just have a regular normal sun with no face. So if they're both supposed to be on Earth, then why is the sun different? Well, maybe it's not a question of where Teletubby Land is, but when. What if Teletubbies takes place on Earth in the future sometime after the normal sun somehow grew a baby face? And if that sounds far-fetched, then take a closer look at these human videos. Now, in most kids' educational shows, these types of segments are like Blue's Clues, where Steve gets sent mail from children who are fans of the show and say, "Hi Steve, I love Blue's
We just got a
Letter
letter.
from our friend.
We just got a letter. We just got a
But in
letter.
all
I wonder who's
485
from.
episodes
Really?
of both the original and 2015 revival of Teletubbies, not once do the children ever acknowledge the fact that these videos are being sent to Teletubbies.
Hello, my name's Daniel. Hello, I'm Stephanie.
They never even say the word Teletubby, which feels like a very weird, deliberate choice. For all intents and purposes, these are just random videos of humanity that could have been made long before Teletubbies ever even existed. And this all gets a lot more interesting when we take a look at the most recent Netflix Teletubbies reboot from 2022.
Netflix
Over the
reboot?
hills and far away, Teletubbies come to play.
This reboot makes a couple very interesting changes to the show. One of them being to the human video segments.
Wow, it's probably more plot to it.
Instead of just a couple random kids out in the world, these videos now take place inside of a single reoccurring location, with a woman named Julia who sings a song with a group of different children every episode.
You are a rocket, a super fast rocket, then run and touch a star.
And what's immediately different about these videos is that for the first time ever in the 27 years of this show airing, there actually is a direct acknowledgement of Teletubbies from a human being. Julia's shirt clearly shows the 4 Teletubby heads, meaning these videos in particular are not from the past. They are being made explicitly for Teletubbies to watch, and the humans in these videos exist at the same time as the show, which obviously begs the question, what does the sun look like for these humans? Well, here's the strange thing about these new videos. We never get to see the sun. In fact, the kids in these videos never actually go outside, which is very strange when you compare that to the years worth of previous human videos that are almost always outside. There does seem to be windows, but unlike the windows we see in previous videos or even in Teletubby Land, these are weirdly opaque, never actually showing us the outside world. The best we get is this obviously fake depiction of the sky on the ceiling.
It's probably like a
For some reason,
studio or
these videos feel completely cut off from the outside world. So, unfortunately, there's no way for us to tell what kind of sun these humans have. Except, if you look closely, you can almost always see drawings of the sun in the background, but with a smiling face, just like the baby sun in Teletubby Land. I think it's very
Playing that
likely
music
that
is
these humans
crazy,
do
bro.
exist in a world with Teletubbies and a baby sun. But why are only these videos like this? And why do they feel so disconnected from the outside? Where are these people? Hang on a second. What if over the hills doesn't mean Teletubby Land is behind hills? What if Teletubby Land is literally over the hills, as in on top of them, and this room is somewhere deep underground, completely cut off from the outside world? And if that seems too far-fetched, remember where the speakers come from.
Time for Tubby bye-bye. Time for Tubby bye-bye.
They come from underground. The speakers with a human adult voice telling the Teletubbies what to do come from the same place where an adult woman wearing a Teletubby uniform makes videos. In the future world of Teletubbies, humanity lives underground. But why? Well, once again, I think this all has to do with the sun. Imagine a world where everything is normal. You go to work.
It's like so far. It's like he kind of got me, but not for real. Like he got. I'm gonna let him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him keep going. You feel me? You gotta let it play out. You feel me? See, get the rest of what he trying to say. You feel me?
YouTube videos.
Maybe
then
he go. You know what I'm saying?
suddenly,
Make
without any
it more
warning or
clear. You
explanation,
feel me?
the
More
sun
clarity.
wakes up.
Watch.
You realize that the giant ball of gas in the sky that gave humanity life was actually a cosmic sentient being all along. But it's not some unknowable Lovecraftian Cthulhu entity. It's just
a baby. Okay.
What's
let's
crazy
just
is
Cthulhu entity.
this Cthulhu shit. Crazy is when I found out about this shit, that shit actually like blew my mind. Like, it really is a creature out there that look like that, and it really is, when you think about it, it's aliens and extraterrestrials and shit that we ain't never seen before. That's gonna blow your fucking mind. You feel me? And it's like, you can't do nothing about it. Like, you can't sit there and fake and be tough like right now and say that you not gonna, like, it's not gonna blow your mind, because it is, nigga. It's some shit you never play. It's some shit you ain't never fucking seen before, nigga. And not just no shit that's on the earth or on this plane. Like, oh, real shit. Real shit, bro. Real shit, bro. Nigga, you'll just, I ain't gonna say have a heart attack. Lord forbid, most high forbid that, but like, that's why I'm just saying that shit just blow your mind, bro. Real shit. But there really is like creatures like this. There really is creatures just like this. Or there used to be creatures just like this on this realm. Of course, like I'm saying, there is creatures like this. They just not on this realm, but they used to be on this realm when it was at a higher vibration, or on this plane when it was at a higher vibration. You feel me? So just because we dropped the frequency, they're not here. You feel me? Them shits are not here. Them Cthulhu shits not here. So they here, but they just not here. They here, but they not here. You feel me? But yeah, real shit though. It's shit just like that. I'm talking like all type of creatures just like that. Real shit. All type of big ass creatures just like that. They say that it's like, actually like, cause remember, when you think us, think consciousness. Don't think this glob of meat, nigga. Think energy. Think multi-dimensional being. You feel me? Be able to become shit like this. You feel me? And they say like, we become that form and we battle in realms, like we fight in realms, like for fun. Like we do that shit for fun. Like, you feel me? So like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta really think outside the box when it comes to shit like that. Like, that's like real esoteric shit. That's like some real esoteric shit. But like, onto this shit, bro.
A baby. Okay, that's disturbing, but so
convince me, bro.
Well, our sun is already extremely volatile, constantly exploding and erupting with unstable solar flares that can release dangerous radiation towards Earth. Scientists even believe that we could be hit with a solar superstorm one day that could be devastating to human infrastructure. Now, imagine if all of that power was given to an unpredictable, moody baby. A baby that we know is very interested in watching and reacting to the denizens of Earth. In fact, we could even see that when the baby sun gets a little too excited, the brightness of the sun suddenly increases. So, when this baby first wakes up and opens its eyes and looks down at the people of Earth, what would it see? That baby would immediately throw a massive tantrum. So if humanity went underground after this baby showed up, then I think it's because this baby had some kind of catastrophic effect on the Earth, making the surface completely uninhabitable for humans. And if you don't believe me yet, remember those drawings of a smiling sun we kept seeing in the new videos? Well, there actually is just a single episode of the reboot that shows a drawing of a sun without a face. But what's interesting is that it also shows people and a car and maybe even a police officer below the sun. Unlike the drawings with the smiling sun that only ever show grass and flowers and no signs of humanity, just like Teletubby Land. These drawings are telling us that when the smiling baby sun came out, humanity disappeared. Yes, I believe that Teletubbies is set in a post-apocalyptic world where humanity was forced underground because the baby sun woke up. But then, what exactly are these weird creatures we see on the surface? Well, even if humanity could survive underground forever, the sentient baby
I
sun
ain't gonna lie,
is
you got
still
me.
up there. If they're ever gonna reclaim the surface world, or even just prevent an even bigger world-destroying tantrum, they need to address this problem. So, how do you appease an unpredictable, moody baby with unlimited power? You jingle keys in front of them. The humans created Teletubbies, 4 creatures that could withstand the dangers of the sun, and sent them to the uninhabitable surface to keep the baby sun entertained and calm for as long as possible. Teletubbies literally is jingly keys for a baby. Every episode starts and
Wow.
ends with this baby. They are constantly cutting back to the sun's reaction every time the Teletubbies do something.
Wow.
Because the sun is the intended audience for this show. It's why everything the Teletubbies do is so heavily controlled by unseen humans.
Poe showed Lala the tutor.
This dumb baby show is actually a very high-stakes operation to protect what little remains of humanity. And if you still don't believe me, then let me ask you this. What are Teletubbies? They're weird, big baby things that seem to have technology integrated into their bodies. But let's ask the creators of this show. What was the initial idea behind Teletubbies?
The creators.
We decided we'd go to the Smithsonian and we saw the actual spacesuits of men who not that long ago walked on the moon. You know, isn't it amazing? There's all this technology and you look at them and they just look like babies with nappies on toddling about.
And they were basically NASA spacemen. They were very easily surprised by things and fell over all the time.
Wow.
And when they were worried about things, they hugged each other.
They were based on astronauts, aka
Right.
people sent by humanity in technological suits designed to withstand inhospitable environments. Once you compare moon landing footage to Teletubbies, you can never unsee it.
Over the hills and far away, Teletubbies come to play.
Tinky Winky, Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La, Poe, Teletubbies, say hello.
And this is only the tip of the iceberg. Once you start viewing the show through this lens, everything that once seemed like weird, pointless nonsense suddenly takes on a whole new meaning. The Teletubbies live in a bunker-type structure beneath a hill, a shelter designed specifically to survive a harsh environment. The Teletubbies are surrounded by advanced technology that obviously these dumb baby creatures didn't make. The technology was made by humans to take care of and control their creations. The windmill obviously functions as some kind of signal tower to receive videos from the underground humans. But it also works as a form of renewable energy in this world without any functioning human infrastructure. Teletubby Land itself is covered in plants, the only form of life that would be able to adapt and thrive in harsh sunlight. The Teletubby shelter has been completely—
That's cap. That's real cap, Nick. Cause we can handle the sun. You feel me? We just gotta tap into that power. I mean, at least if you black or Latino. Not even trying to be racist, cause even the ones that's Caucasian would tell you, okay, they'll believe me, or they'll agree with me. Is what I'm trying to say. You feel me? Even the ones that know, cause they know they motherfucking ass, yeah, gonna get burned. They gonna get cancer from that shit. But us, yeah, you thinking you getting a suntan, or oh, I don't want to get black, or you know what I mean? It be all type of shit people be saying, like, you feel me, when they in the sun. But that's you unlocking, you feel me, your ether, your technology to be able to handle the sun, you feel me? Or your carbon, that's what it is, you feel me? Your carbon, that's what you unlocking. Your technology, bro, because that's what this is, bro. Your technology, bro, you feel me? Use it. adapt to the sun. Don't run from that bitch, cause you can't hide. You can't hide from that bitch. You feel me? But yeah, real shit. That's cap. That's cap, Alex. Why you just cap out to them folks like that, bro? Yeah, bro. We can all hang. We can't. Oh, we not all can handle the sun, but the plants. We not all gonna die from the sun if that motherfucker was to beam down. You feel me? Hard. At least enough for the motherfucking plants to. You feel me? What if the plants and shit? What? Nah. That's cap, Alex. Our black ass still gonna be here. I don't know about your white ass, Alex. Not trying to be racist, like I said, cause the Caucasians that agree with me, they say the same thing, bro. You feel me? But like, bro, if the sun was beaming, nigga, my black ass would. Hey, I know my black ass would survive. But there is other black people that would survive that got that. You feel me? They got that carbon technology a lot to be able to. You feel me? Handle that shit, you feel me? Real shit, tap into that shit. But like, yeah, bro. I don't know why you just lied, bro. Come on, bro. You can't be saying shit like that, bro. You can't be saying shit like that with the knowledge I know, bro.
Covered in grass,
Can't
and
be
we see
saying shit like
flowers
that.
suddenly popping up all the time.
It was a real.
We gonna be out there literally just like the Teletubbies. Like we literally the Teletubbies. But like just picture the Teletubbies but just niggas. Cause that's us. Yeah. Like I said, all y'all motherfucking ass, your white ass might get cooked. Cause that's really what happens from the sun, from the Caucasians. That's what I meant to say. Scientifically, nigga, from the sun. Nigga, y'all ass gonna get cancer. You feel me? That's another thing. They try to call us melanin, but melanoma is what the white people get when they have cancer. You feel me? Like I said, not trying to be racist. So if you white, just do your research. Don't hate. Just be more aware of this shit, nigga. Cause yeah, nigga, don't hate. Be great, nigga. Real shit. That's what I want to say. But like, yeah, bro, niggas gon' like this is just like biological. Like this is just like real. Like this is just natural. That's how you know we the original beings of this planet. Like, nigga, if the plants and shit, like all of that shit still there, the flowers and shit, like, nigga, we shit gonna be singing this shit again. The plants and shit, you feel me? The trees and shit gonna be singing and shit. You feel me? Like real shit. Like real shit, bro. It would, cause that'd be shit in the normal state, bro. Real shit. And that's how shit begin, cause the sun be getting stronger and stronger. That's why them solar flares, like how they be coming, the solar flares, when the solar flares hit, that shit be raising the frequency of the planet and shit.
Flower.
Clearly, plants are thriving in
bro.
this new sun baby world.
Nigga, we could be coolin'.
But what about the rabbits? Why are they the only animal we see on the
My
surface?
black eyes
It's not
would be
like
coolin',
rabbits are
man.
especially resilient to sunlight. Well, what are rabbits known for? Firstly, they are extremely fast breeders. They would be the perfect species to send to the surface to quickly repopulate the Earth's ecosystem. In fact, they are...
That's another thing, though. They could be mocking us by saying the niggas is the rabbits. Real shit, y'all. They could be mocking us by saying that the niggas is the fucking rabbits, bro. Cause that's oh my god, bro. This nigga Z is different, bro. It's hard to explain, bro. Master ass manipulator, bro. I'm telling you. Mind you, rabbits, their symbolism, that's why it's the Playboy symbolism. Rabbits, and it's crazy because it's like the symbolism pretty much for Easter too, right? You feel me? That's crazy. Rabbits, the bunny rabbits, nigga, it stands for like, you know how they be like, oh, y'all be fucking like rabbits or some shit like that. Like, nigga, yeah, bro, it's like a sex symbol. You feel me? So like, you feel me? They just like throw that shit around to like mock niggas or mock, like I said, the original beings of this planet, the blacks and Latinos, the guys and goddesses, you feel me? They mock us because they push that agenda onto us, the sex agenda, you feel me? They push that shit onto us, You feel me? Urban communities and shit. You feel me? To like drive us down the wrong, like, you feel me? Timelines and shit. You feel me? Bad, low vibrational ass timelines and shit. Real shit. So, goddamn, that's like a way they mock us. Like, they use like shit like that, like symbolism wise, like the bunny rabbit. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to say. So, is they trying to mock niggas by saying like the rabbits is the ones down there? Elite, like, come on, nah. You feel me?
Such fast.
Do your research though on that,
Apparently
bro.
the crew
Symbolism,
filming the show
bro.
kept having to pause
Symbolism,
the
bro.
shoot because the rabbits
It's
kept
everywhere.
having sex in the background. And secondly, rabbits are also commonly used by humans for laboratory testing and genetic modification. So maybe, much like the Teletubbies, these rabbits were genetically modified by humans to survive the surface world. This theory wraps up a
Pete, we goddamn. They got us in this bitch like rabbits, like rats. You feel me?
lot of loose ends
You
about
feel me?
the
In
original
this
show.
Matrix,
But
nigga.
once again, the 2022 Netflix Teletubbies reboot has some very interesting differences, and this is where things get a little more disturbing.
I'm gonna stop pausing, bro. Bro, he gotta stop with this music, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is tweet me out, bro. That shit just tweet me
So
the
the
fuck
new
out.
Teletubbies reboot has three very interesting changes. First, as I've already explained, the human videos are now with Julia in a post-Teletubby world. They no longer just show old random videos of humanity. Suddenly, everything is now custom-made for the Teletubbies. Second, there are now Teletubbies in the bunker.
The fuck?
These horrifying CGI monstrosities are new baby Teletubbies that just exist now with no explanation. And finally,
What the
strangest
fuck?
change of all. Every episode, the baby son has a completely new face.
Where? Oh, wow.
What does this mean? All of these changes are so sudden and random, and none of them really fit into my theory. You guys don't understand. I have watched hours and hours of this extremely boring baby show to try and make sense of this, and I almost gave up. But then, I finally found a single episode of Teletubbies that changed my entire view of this universe. Episode 56 of the 2015 revival called Twinkle Twinkle. In this single episode, for the first and only time in the over 500 episodes of Teletubby canon, it becomes night, and we watch the Teletubbies leave their bunker and look up at the night sky.
Tinky Winky saw a star.
It's a moon. Oh.
Winky star.
The star was making music.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Tinky Winky discovers a star that is singing to him, and for me, this implies three things. First, there are other sentient stars out there. It's not just our sun. For all we know, all stars in this universe could actually be sentient. And second, the star has an adult voice. So this is likely what...
Ooh, I got a message for this John, man. Nigga, mind you, when we be saying we align, that mean we align like where we truly are. Cause like within the stars, you know how them shits align. Cause you a star, I'm a star, we all stars, nigga. You feel me? We just not in that version of ourselves, I guess you could say. Cause you know how we have different bodies, astral body, physical body, spiritual body. You feel me? Different bodies. You feel me? Etheric body. You feel me? Know your different bodies. You know what I'm saying? Niggas always speaking about aura. You don't even know what the real aura is, gang. Tap into the research. Real shit. It's really called your electromagnetic field. Or your, yeah. Electromagnetic field. So, regarding, like, different bodies, you can see them sometimes, too. I explain that shit. I don't really want to. You feel me? I'm all in my head trying to, you feel me, yapping shit, but real shit, you a star. You feel me? That's why sometimes maybe we might look in the sky, you feel connected to the stars, nigga. You a star, nigga.
Our baby son will one day grow into. And finally, the most unsettling implication here is that other stars have begun to notice the Teletubbies. And suddenly, the 2022 reboot makes a lot more sense. Humanity's plan to use Teletubbies to entertain the cosmic horror baby son worked. But it worked a little too well. Because now they've started attracting other baby sons. This is a whole new problem for humanity, and 4 Teletubbies is not enough to appease all of these sun babies.
That's
which
the
is
end
why
of the theory?
they've suddenly begun to create more. Suddenly, just watching old videos of humanity isn't enough. The humans below the earth have to custom make higher quality videos with more children to keep the babies entertained. Humans are so desperate to meet the demands of all of these new sun babies that they are willing to do anything to appease them.
Just wait till you hear me say the words blast off, then run and touch a star.
Wait a second. Why would they be teaching children to touch the stars?
Then run and touch a star.
Wouldn't that be like the last thing they'd want to tell children to do? The whole reason they're down here is because of how dangerous stars are, right? Unless they're preparing these children to go to the surface? Wait, are these kids the Teletubbies? Is this where Teletubbies come from? They've been human children the whole time? No!
So yeah, that is my theory. Teletubbies is actually a post-apocalypse where humans live underground and are turning children into Teletubbies and sending them to the surface to entertain giant sun baby gods.
Yeah, nah, that wasn't it. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, he had me like at first, but then like at the end of that shit kind of threw me off, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Then I start yapping, talking about a whole bunch of other shit. Man, this is cool though, bro. At least we got to see another theory, bro. That's all it was about, bro. That's all it's about. They shit with me, shit. I just be very interested into this shit. I don't know why he don't be like consistent weekly or like daily with this shit, cause that would be fire. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, that would be fire. But yeah, it probably do be hard as hell for him to find all these theories. He'd be deep diving into these shows and shit. But yeah, I ain't never know Teletubbies did a reboot, nigga. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm done with this shit, man. Hope y'all enjoyed this, bro. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on all them socials down there. Y'all already know what it is. Make sure to hit me on them socials or down in the comments if you want me to react to any specific video. Alright, if you suggested any video to react to next, I'm out this bit. This is a cool ass jump. Like I said, I kinda, you know what I'm saying? Kinda wasn't it at the end, so yeah. But I'm out, man. Peace.